90% of people only know one way to make money: trade time for a paycheck, wait for the next paycheck, repeat for 40 years. That is exactly why so many hardworking people retire with almost nothing to show for it. But what most people never realize is that wealthy individuals rarely rely on a single source of money. They build several channels that all feed into one pool. When one slows down, another picks up the pace. That is not luck, that is design. Millions of people struggle financially not because they are lazy or bad with numbers. They struggle because they were taught to focus on one channel only, a job, and nothing else. School teaches you to become an employee. It rarely teaches you how money actually multiplies. Today we are breaking that pattern. I am going to walk you through 5 distinct channels of creating wealth, real practical categories you can start applying no matter where you live or how much you currently earn. A wealth channel is simply a distinct source that brings money into your life. Some channels are active, meaning you trade time directly for money. Others are passive, meaning money keeps arriving even while you sleep. Most people misunderstand wealth building because they think it requires a huge starting amount. In reality, it requires consistency across a few reliable channels, started early and protected patiently. Let us go through them one by one. Channel number 1 is earned income, money you receive in exchange for your time and skill, most commonly a salary or wages. Here is the part most people miss. Earned income is your starting fuel, not your final destination. It is the channel that funds every other channel on this list. The mistake most people make is treating their salary as the finish line instead of the starting line, spending every shilling or every dollar as soon as it arrives. The fix is simple. Before your salary funds your lifestyle, let a portion of it fund your future. Even 10% redirected consistently changes your trajectory over time. Channel number 2 is business income, money generated by solving a problem for other people at scale. A business does not always mean a large company. It can be a small service, a skill turned into a product, or a side venture that grows over time. What surprises most people is that business income has no ceiling. Your salary is capped by your employer. Your business is capped only by the value you create. The risk is that it is unpredictable early on, so the smart approach is building a business alongside a job, not instead of one, until it proves itself financially. Channel number 3 is investment income, money your money makes for you through vehicles like stocks, bonds, money market funds, unit trusts, or cooperative societies saving. Here is where almost everyone makes the biggest mistake. They wait until they feel rich enough to invest, not realizing investing is how you become rich in the first place. A modest amount invested consistently over many years, benefiting from compound growth, often outperforms a large lump sum invested carelessly. Investment returns vary, and past performance never guarantees future results, but the principle remains solid. Time in the market builds wealth far more reliably than trying to time the market. Channel number 4 is real estate income, including rental income, land appreciation, or property development. Real estate can provide 2 benefits at once: monthly cash flow and long-term appreciation. But it also demands capital, patience, and careful research before committing. Beginners often rush in because it feels prestigious, without calculating whether the numbers actually make sense. The smarter path is treating real estate like any other investment. Run the numbers first, then commit. Channel number 5 is passive and royalty income, including dividends, royalties from intellectual property, digital products, or content that keeps earning long after the initial effort. This channel is often overlooked because it requires upfront work with delayed reward. You create something once, a course, a book, or a system, and it can continue generating income long after that work is done. Passive income is never truly free. It is delayed income, paid out over time for work already completed. Now a few common mistakes that quietly slow people down. Relying on a single channel leaves you exposed when that one channel disappears. Jumping into every channel at once without focus usually leads to mastering nothing. Ignoring the numbers, whether for a business or a property, turns excitement into losses. Expecting fast results ignores that every channel rewards consistency measured in years, not weeks. and waiting for the perfect moment to start often means waiting forever. Why do these mistakes happen? It usually comes down to psychology, not intelligence. Fear stops people from investing because the risk feels bigger than the reward. Greed pushes people to chase fast wins instead of steady growth. Lifestyle inflation quietly consumes income increases before they can be redirected. Social comparison pushes people to spend on appearances instead of building real financial channels. And short-term thinking keeps people focused on this month, while wealth is built by decisions made over many years. Understanding these patterns in yourself is often more powerful than any investment strategy. So here is a simple action plan. Step 1. Protect a portion of your earned income before spending the rest, even if it starts small. Step 2. Choose one additional channel to focus on next, based on your current skills and resources. Step 3. Learn the basic numbers behind that channel before committing real money. Step 4. Start small, stay consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting. Step 5. Once that channel is stable, begin building the next one. Wealth is rarely built through one dramatic decision. It is built through knowledge applied consistently, discipline maintained quietly, and patience practiced daily. Your future wealth is built by the financial decisions you repeat today. If this video helped you see money differently, subscribe, because you are someone who wants to master money, not just earn it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 channels are you focusing on building next? If this was valuable, like the video and share it with someone still relying on a single paycheck. And if you want to go deeper into building real financial security, watch the next Finance Foresight video. It continues exactly where this one leaves off.